Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa Marquis and this is the series Guided by Art. So this concept is very simple. All I do is I will just randomly paint whatever I feel. There's usually no direction in mind. And then at the end of it, I analyze it and just kind of see what message came from it, right? So yeah, very simple. Hope you like it. So for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and say right off the bat, the best word I could use to describe this painting is ugly. It's just ugly. Um, I don't claim to be a professional artist whatsoever, but all of us are creators in our own rights. Um, but when I first got started, it was just like ugly. Like I just, like it was just, I think I was feeling kind of down that day. Um, but what came out, it was just ugly. And I just went with it. And you'll see what I mean here. Um, I'll just go ahead and show you it. Ugly. Just ugly. And you might look at this and be like, that's not art. Like you literally just scribbled and put some band-aids on it. But it's kind of exactly what art is to me. And I'll let you know what all these little details mean to me. So initially, when I first got started, it was just like, let me just mix some colors together in the background to just see how it goes. And the day that I was trying to paint, all the paint that I had was like dried out. There's barely any left. But I was like, I'm gonna make this work. Right? Got a little water, mixed it up. Came that brown mist stuff that's over there. I was like, all right, I'm gonna brighten it up with some glitter, right? I just kept trying to do whatever I could to just try to make this thing look pretty, right? Um, and then something interesting happened. I'm not sure if you saw this. I actually poked a hole in it. And it was frustrating, but I wanted to finish the painting. Because as I'm creating this painting, I'm just like, and I put the hole in it. I'm just sitting there like, this is how life feels right now. I feel frustrated, I feel angry, and I feel like I'm just trying to fix everything. And no matter what I do, it's just creating a bigger and bigger mess. So I just kind of leaned into it and I just was like, let me see how this painting goes. So I grabbed some band-aids and I don't know if you noticed or not, but on the band-aids that I have here, I painted on those as well. Painted on them as well. You know, I used the same design actually, so I painted the band-aids and then kind of like, you can kind of see the similar things in there. Because I actually got the glitter and I just flipped it and dipped it into the pattern I kind of drew. But it's like, no matter how pretty that band-aid looks, it's still a band-aid. No matter how messy that band-aid looks, it's still a band-aid. It's covering this mess, and I even went in, I had some blue here, and I was like, you know what, these streaks look like tears, let me throw in some blue glitter to emphasize that, right? And the other thing, don't mind that noise in the background, that's just my toddler. But the other thing that I came to find when I was creating that is that, I mean, I really was going at it. I was like, throw this glitter this way, throw this glitter this way. We're just going to use this color here. You know what? Do a little patch of grass here, right? Because you always think the grass is greener on the other side, and then it ends up just being another band-aid, right? For things that you're not really dealing with. So, but yeah, I was going at it. I was throwing the glitter on there, you know, trying to add the different contrast, whatever, to this ugly, ugly, truly ugly painting I was creating. but it was beautiful because it was exactly how I felt. I had a lot of pent-up aggression, and I wouldn't say a physical person at all, so I'm not gonna, I don't want to yell at somebody to take it out or anything like that. So I needed an outlet. I had to get this aggression out, and it ended up creating some very like sharp edges with the glitter, like this it was just very just like sharp, like just very just like from a distance you can just see all those, you see the glitter and just the lines it creates, and it was just like that's the only way I could explain it, right? But the other interesting thing, and it might be the last point that I actually bring up for this video, is that once you actually look at this picture, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. And when I first created it, there was no focal point. Like, yes, you have the Band-Aids, but I would look at the Band-Aids and then immediately, like, my eyes would be drawn to the glitter, and then immediately would be drawn to this and this and this. And it just felt chaotic. And I sat back and I was like, yeah, I think that's what I was trying to create. I think I was just trying to create some chaos out of how I felt. I put it on paper, and it completely, or canvas, and it completely translated. There's no rhyme or reason to this. It's just a lot of just, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. Even though this painting is so ugly, right? I keep using that term, but it is. You guys all saw the painting. There's still something I just see beautiful about it. Like the mixtures of the green and the pink and the orange glitter, just, there's still something beautiful about it. And I think that it kind of translates and speaks on the beauty of our transformation, when we're going through this chaos. First glance, it looks like a hot mess. What's going on there, right? What are you focusing on? What's your focal point, right? But once you look deeper, you start to realize, like, this process is needed, right? I needed this process. I needed to get these feelings out. And it's just creating growth. Like, actually, like, I feel like that's why I put a little bit of the grass in the corner too. It's like, I don't know if you guys saw that. It's not the prettiest, but I did like put like just a little bit of like, it's supposed to be grass like in the corner, right? I think, maybe that's why I put the grass in the corner. It's kind of like, represents growth. Grass, we all know, grows super fast, and when we use these Band-Aids, the Band-Aids almost blocking that growth, right? Because we're not really digging into what's going on. Yeah. I don't know. For these videos, I really do try to do just one take. For the most part. I mean, my intro I will redo over and over again, but once I get started, I like to do this just in one take and just kind of see what happens. So, at some point I might come back to this painting, this very, very ugly painting, and, add on more to what it brings to me every day when I see it. I say every day, but I don't keep it up all the time. I put it up sometimes when it's just like, when it reminds me of that just chaotic, like, work through it. Don't just cover up the pain. Work through it. It's kind of that reminder for me. Things are still going to be okay. Things are still beautiful. This process is beautiful whether you see it or not. This process is sparkling and shining and gonna just transform your life whether you know it or not. But yeah. So yes, that was the end of my video for Guided by Art. Let me know what you guys think. I'll be posting up more videos here soon. Don't want to set a date for it yet, but I do plan on uploading frequently. Not always this series. I think it's just going to be a mixture of random videos. We'll see how it goes. Welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.